So next question. Second, Indo-Islamic art was neither merely a local variety of Islamic art nor modified from a Hindu architecture. It derives its character from both sources, through not always in an equal degrees. So analysis approach discuss how the Indo-Islamic art is fusion of the Indian and Islamic art. Focus on the features of the Indo-Islamic art and how many of the elements are derived from the Hindu and Islamic art, though in different degrees. Conclude the basis of above points. With the establishment of the Muslim rule in India in the field of architecture, a mix of architectural elements came about through constant intervention of acceptance, rejections, and modification known as Indo-Islamic art. This art form is categorized in four styles, and the amalgamation of Hindu and Islamic features in varying degree in these styles can be understood from the following: imperial styles, the Delhi Sultanate. Many of the structures of the Sultanate period adorned elaborately decorated and embellished arches and domes with techniques from the Holy Quran. And so imperial style Delhi Sultanate. So many of the structures and Sultanate period adorned elaborately decorated and embellished arches and domes with teachings from the Holy Quran, as many Hindu motifs such as swastika, lotus, bells, and other were widely used by the sultans. From the times of Iltutmish, there was a remarked increase in the Islamic elements in the construction of buildings, example design of the shaft and cusped arcs in the tomb of Iltutmish, Qutub Minar, Alij Darwaza, Quatul Islam Mosque, and provincial styles Gujarat, Bengal, and Jaunpur. The architecture of Bengal and Jaunpur is regarded as distinct. In Gujarat, tombs, mosques, and dargahs had many religious characters borrowed from regional temple traditions such as Turanas, lintels in mihrabs, carvings of bell and chain motifs, and carved panels depicting trees. Notable examples include Jamia Masjid in Kambe, Mosque of Hilal Kaji Khan Kaji in Ahmedabad that display columnar and treated effect, which was markedly a Hindu influence. Mughal style Delhi, Agra, and Lahore. The Mughal emperors were connoisseurs of art and architecture, with famous monuments, places, forts, masjid, and tombs inspired from Hindu architecture. For example, in Taj Mahal, the main dome made shape is plainly of Timurid extraction, while the cupolas with their wide caves are inspired from Hindu temples. Humayun's tomb has more Persian feature than Indian in its design. Similarly, other important architecture such as Agra Fort, Jama Masjid, Akbar's mausoleum have been influenced by both Hindu and Islamic architecture in varying forms. And Deccani style Bijapur Golconda in Qutub Shahi tombs and Charminar of Hyderabad verses from the Quran along with Hindu motifs like the lotus chain and pendant adorned at the wall. Jami Masjid and Government of Gol Gambad in Bijapur have both Persian and Indian features. Thus, the Hindu and Muslim architecture possessed the distinct feature of their own. The mingling of the two led to the rise of Indo-Islamic art. Okay, next we discuss another question. So, thank you.